So let's talk presentation, representation, energy, all that good stuff. So I'm just now leaving my daughter's school. She had poetry reading today. She did fantastic, by the way. While I was there, I guess I got a few, side looks or whatever. But I think it's partially what we, how we walk into a room, how we present ourselves. Maybe not the arrogance, but the confidence in which we, exist in the room. And I've said before, be so comfortable that it sometimes makes other people uncomfortable. And like I said, also, it does not mean that you're doing it to the detriment of others by, swearing in public and just saying that's unapologetically me, or I'm just a straight shooter. Just be comfortable, just have that coolness about your aura that you just don't have to worry about. What do we have to worry about? We're in the first world. I mean, yes, there are things that we have to worry about if you were to say the pandemic, but then there's third world countries that still have to worry about the pandemic. So we're still doing pretty awesome. That said, I walk into the room.
Okay, so who's next?
Oh, all right, good morning. And the entire class gasps.
Good morning.
And they're all, and they're like, oh, no way. And one kid, or maybe a couple, I don't know, somebody's like, he's rich.
He's rich. Yep.
And then I look at the teacher, I was like, nobody told me. But it was cool. So while I'm filming her and stuff, there's kids turning and looking at me, which, they're supposed to be looking forward. So kids, listen to the teacher. But when all was said and done and I leave and I go out to the parking lot and everything, a gentleman walking by says, Happy International Peace Day. And I was like, hey, yes, peace, yes, yes, yes. And it turns out this is a guy who's following me on Facebook based off of a comment that I made on the school parent page. And he just said it was very insightful, and for all like the other stuff that goes on, it was nice to read. It was something in that context. I was floored. That was extremely generous of him to say, and just for him to follow in the first place. So we introduced ourselves. Our kids are in the same class, so I look forward to meeting again or crossing paths and talking with you, Steve. If you're watching, it was a pleasure to meet you. And guys, it's just one of those things. Like, the energy we put out is the energy we will receive. And I'm grateful when I say all of that. Not because of the shirt and not because kids thought I was rich or anything else like that, but it's really like we got to speak to our testimonies. And my testimony is that changing my energy, putting a better representation of myself out there, is exactly why I was able to meet someone like Steve, is exactly why I was able to, be able to have that field of energy with those kids. It wasn't about money with them. It was more just a presence, and you walk in with an energy. I was excited to be there. I was probably more nervous than my daughter was. But I'm going to quit babbling on. Speak to yours. Speak to your testimony. Speak to, the things that you've seen as improvements in your life, and where things like this happen and you cross paths with people. The universe clearly, put us at this intersection for a reason. So start off. What a great day. So guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Have a fantastic day, and I'm going to roll these windows down because it's warm. Peace, love, unity, solidarity.